Okay, so I am recording and showing sensitive content. And when I say that, it's definitely not me being sensitive. It's gonna be everyone else. Now, mind you, I'm sensitive about some things because everyone is, but like, I don't know. I kind of like this goth man, like this whole like people are trash, and also I do other stuff. Um, and in that, I kind of made like an executive decision to, and for lots of other reasons that I really can't get into right now, but like to maybe halt the creation of this whole podcast, vlogcast. It will be a vlogcast once I like that's gonna be revealed too, like why I'm not on camera or um and it's a lot bigger than like, oh, I'm not comfortable with how I look. It's more of like a, you know, there are reasons that go beyond how I feel I look. And but I don't want to get off track now because I was gonna say I wanted to halt the whole entire channel from being created, but you know, I feel as though what I want to do is just do it at my leisure. Um, I have no interest in being a creator, an influencer, so to speak. I don't believe that would be the way I want to make my mark in the world. Unless I was like leading us into like the uh, I don't know, the Tower of Babel falling and being like, you know, let's do this. Uh, which we very well might be. However, that being said, we don't know. And also, like, there's just extenuating circumstances as to why I cannot, like, yet show who I am. I think it's going to be obvious who I am by my voice to a lot of people. It's, I think, why I've got, like, so many views without having any subscribers on that like one or two videos is because maybe people are figuring out who I am by my voice, and I know I'm all over YouTube with my comments being manic, and that's fun, but I don't have any regrets. I don't care. I really just don't care about it, or what people think about it. And armchair psychiatry aside, uh, I want to do it at my leisure. So I'm gonna say, like, I really do want a community of people who are giving ideas freely, receiving ideas, and being interactive. Um, I think the problem with creators and influencers, quote unquote, is that they become bohemians in their mind. Uh, they have this huge like idolatry complex, like idolize me, and I'll just I won't even read the comments, and you um should obey to leave them even though I'm not going to read them. And to me that's insanity. I can't even begin to tell you that it doesn't matter how long you've had your career, how much money you're making with it. You are not Picasso. You are not, you're not even Ansel effin Adams. So stop with the the like I'm just gonna let people you know fall fall to my feet as I look away and walk away, and they tremble in my wake. There's too many that do that, and it's like they make videos and say like, oh, I appreciate you so much. And getting any amount of your time, just means so much to me. It's like I don't want to hear that. I want to see that. I want to see you being consistent with the people who have supported you. I want to see you being consistent and virtuous with your own community. okay? I don't want to hear you say who you are. I want to see you be who you are. And that's another problem with these videos and vlogs and pods and demigods, okay? So, yes, I do intend on making it, however, I'm gonna do it at my leisure. I know I've already gotten strikes on my YouTube channel. Somehow I'm not sure how, well, no, I know how. I'm pretty sure I know how that happened. Because I don't follow community guidelines when it comes to comments I leave. So instead, I guess I'll just make videos. Like, I hate having to dedicate any amount of my time creating, because I don't feel like I'm being a creator if I'm dedicating my time to watching somebody watch somebody else who's watching someone else. That again to me is madness. I am not the crazy one in this world. I have assessed myself and who I am in my position um, at the moment in time thoroughly, and I'm very much not the crazy one in modern time, right by this second. So, I just wanted to say that this is, I guess by definition, I'm gonna call this like just episode 1. F it. Because I had all these big plans for it, and then I made some content, and then I found I didn't. I'm such a perfectionist, because I make music and I'm a writer, and I haven't. I'm a stream of consciousness type of person. I'm like, let's get on a banter, right? Nobody's willing to be a banter. Nobody's willing to do banter on in their free time. It's like they look at it's like, give them effing cake for God effing sake. You know what I mean? Even these creators who are these faux or whatever you want to call occult creators, goth, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't really see goth as being like also synonymous with the occult, but I guess some people do. To that I say, okay, whatever. Goth is more of a countercultural musical movement, I think. And lately it's been more expressed in like how you dress, and and I don't know, for anyone over the age of like 18, it's been, nice knowing you for that. And then, we start reading whole books instead of just listening to, vapid albums. And I don't care how cool your Best Sisters of Mercy album is, or, your um, Mary, Mother Mary chained to Jesus's crotch content is. Like, or your playlist is. That's not what makes the occult or the esoteric world go round. Like, could you imagine if Edgar Cayce was like, F it, let's just listen to some, like, some, I don't know, some Current 93, and show people that we're dancing around, like, I don't know, in Cambodia. I just feel like that probably wouldn't have been as memorable to the world as let's see what happens when we get into a state of fugue, and I do readings and then become the psychic sleeper. I mean, known as the psychic sleeper, the sleeping psychic. I mean, so, anyways, I didn't want to make this an entire episode. And